Hello there, welcome back to Byzantium. My apologies for the rant last time where I, basically chewed through the entire system of this annoying fleet system of theirs and basically told how much I hate it. And I do. With a deep and passionate hate. So yeah, we'll be... I'm actually tempted to clear one of these guys now. Just because I can, and then that'll allow me to get them vassalized without too much fuss here. But the Spaniards are my biggest concern right now. As you can see, they do have a lot of men here, but so do the English. So if I can to some extent just get these, or even just the English out, it will help me a lot. But I'll just have to keep going for a little bit longer. I have to save up my diplomacy points to reduce war score, or I'll have too many rebels. So we'll see if we can make some gains from this. Muscovy decided to leave this war, and I can accept or understand why. They basically took a couple of provinces here, two that I do not need, which I actually have to like. I will be improving my relations with them even more, because they are a valuable ally here, especially with everyone wanting to kill of me. Spaniards have landed over there, Portuguese have landed on my little island here, and I'll be killing their asses, which is basically in terms with my goals. We actually have 43% war score against them, 50 on the Ottomans. So yeah, even though I was a little bit negative on this, you basically have to rely on the AI's own stupidity here to make this work. But even so, we are making gains. We are causing some damage here. France is starting to get some high war exhaustion. Austria don't really want to continue, so I can understand if they leave. But all I need here is to get some troops over to Malta, start the sieging to make sure that the Spaniards can't actually get any claims on me further down the line. And if I do that, I'm basically set to also start causing some more troubles for them further down the line. So with that, I'll be continuing my sieges here, and hopefully I'll be able to take what I want. And we'll also just have to try and get France out of this, because if I get France or Portugal in this case out of this, then I'm pretty sure that that the war is won. We are not that far away on Portugal, as you can see. I simply have to wait a little bit longer. I think it's basically the same with the English here. So let's take a quick look. Yeah, we'll simply have to wait just a little longer, and then we are ready to make peace with these guys. But as you can see, I'm running out of manpower, so we should potentially try and make that soon. With Spain here, I will demand tribute. We'll be not demanding that release Aragon. Nope. As you can see here, we're missing quite a lot. So, might have to go for something simple. They won't actually release anything here. So, I can probably take Malta from them, but we'll have to see if I can actually pull it off. As you can see here, we can get the Portuguese out now. And of course, we will do that. With the French gone, the Spaniards don't really have that much to count on. Because, well, with that, I can now put my guys into ships and hopefully get them delivered to Malta before the Spanish or Ottoman fleets intercepts me. And even if they do and destroy my fleet, I'll still most likely be able to get them on shore. So let's see, on the 8th of July. It actually takes 1 month to get those guys from the boats and onto the shore, which I find very, very, very surprising. But yeah, there we go. It's set. I only need to wait for the sieges to finish, if they actually do, because of the fact that, well, sieging is sieging and it causes trouble, or it will cause trouble sooner or later. As you can see here, we are basically done with the Ottomans too. We simply need to get some war score up by keeping this place here. But I think I can also bribe out England at this stage, and that should be enough to bring well, it didn't actually bring up my war score anyways at all. And apparently someone is fighting somewhere. Where? Well, I don't care. The Spanish are losing troops, and they're actually losing quite a lot of troops. They actually lost an entire stack. Hehehe. Well, I for one am happy. My war score is going up. The Spaniards don't really have that much they can fight back with, and all that remains are some sieges. The Portuguese actually had a 20k stack here, which is kind of why I'm happy to get them out. But as you can see here, as long as you actually, how can I put it, abuse is actually the right word. As long as you abuse the mechanics in one way by using the AI's own stupidity against itself, you can basically win pretty much any battle because of the fact that they'll do this: place 45,000 men on an island and just have them stand there. So basically this is the way to go. How long has this war lasted? Only 4 years. It feels a lot longer. And also the Ottomans are ready to give up. The Spanish war enthusiasm is going down. So as you can see, battles and war goals are basically what has set this in my favor. I can force them to release Navarra though, but I don't think I want to. Well, as you see, I'll probably force them to release something. Along the line, give up the deals with Portugal. Definitely. The Canaries back to Fez. Tumbles. No, it won't actually help. The Incas will still get their asses handed to them. So I'll see here if I can actually release Granada or even Aragon. That would be good. They don't actually. Wow, the hiccups are really annoying. I'll get back to you once it's gone. Once it's gone. Well, the Spaniard landed troops from Malta, which screwed me over, but that doesn't matter. We'll be making peace then. There's no reason to continue this war. I won't actually be able to land any more troops there, but what I should do apparently is build up my navy to handle this, but that'll also be very difficult. So what we will be doing here is, I think, trying to screw them over. Having Canaries to Fez, give me your money, and release, well, Galicia, Granada. Well then, you'll be cutting out your deals with Syria, Fez. No, we'll be doing this. No deals with England or Portugal, which potentially should mean that they will screw each other over, which I hope they will. So, send demands. Peace with Spain has been achieved. And let's see here. The goal for the Ottoman War is now basically to take Rhodes, Athens, and a couple more, if possible. Question: are you guys still walking over there? Or no, you'll have to wait for the battle to end, and that means that I'll be losing some troops again. Well, that's just great. I'll have to rebuild some armies, but that means that I won't get Rhodes in this one, so I might as well just do this. Take Athens. Well, you'll actually give me quite a lot of points to get me off your back. I actually don't have diplomatic points, so I'll have to wait a little while. So I can potentially just kill off these rebels while I wait. But as you can see, we did win. In some matter, we still lost quite a lot of manpower, so it's not really a victory. I'll have to rebuild my armies and restructure and all that shit. So we'll see how this actually ends up turning out. So yeah, I'll be going for this deal, basically taking 3-5 provinces, 6 with Athens, and apparently it still makes Europe hate me. But I don't really get why, but even so, we'll have to go for it to at least make some sort of gains. And apparently that will screw me over to some extent, because it will take forever to actually call these 5 provinces. And while I'm doing that, I'll be overextended for a little while, and also I'll probably get the entire coalition that I had against me again, which isn't good either. So hopefully I can get Morea to core this province for me, and then I can annex them to boost my own forces and so forth. But I still find it hilarious that, yeah, Netherlands, England, everyone. So for now, go try and rebuild armies, try and get everything back under control, I guess, so that I can fight back in the future. But for now, I don't really that much I can do. I'll simply have to wait for the course to happen. I could potentially have taken a little bit less land, but even so, it wouldn't really have helped that much. So for now, we will be once again trying to keep safe, trying to be careful. But I'm pretty sure that, for example, Spain, Portugal, France, England, people, excuse me, people that I've been currently fighting a war with can't actually join this, or if the coalition is to declare war on me, they can't actually join in, thanks to the fact that they'll have the grace period, or the deal period, I guess you could call it, from that last peace deal. So for now, I'll try to get my armies back. I'll probably structure them into 20k armies, and we'll see how it goes. Realization is that I actually are far below my force limit, 71,000 troops. We want to get that up to 120,000 troops pretty fast. I'll probably, as I said, have a decade or two now where basically nothing happens. We're still en route to the achievements. So that's not really a problem. Once Morea is integrated, we'll have some boost in manpower too. So as I said, goal here will most likely be the integration of Morea. Once that is done, I'll probably be they're probably done with Athens by then. But once that is done, well, I forgot these guys. Well, I can always take that one myself. Back to the point here. I'll also go ahead and annex these guys. Once Hungary and Morea is annexed, I'll have a boost in manpower and everything. The goal will be, of course, to, well, cause some trouble for the Ottomans, take the remaining lands, probably vassalize Trebizond if I get an opportunity that arises without or before too long has passed. And other than that, I also want to try and get myself into some, I can get a couple more, how should I put it, let's see, we can always give this more local. Yeah, we'll give them more local. As I said, I'll try to get some more powerful allies, in this case Austria. I have no idea what they actually still have course on. They have course on Niederbayern, Tyrol, Netherlands mostly. So potentially I could help them grow, but if I can at least get, or try at least, to get myself in a position where I can get deals with Hesse and Bohemia, I can potentially stand against these guys. I'm also pretty sure, no, England is outraged. So yeah, by looking a little bit around, trying to get myself into some, or a position where I can get some better allies. Well, I lost a, damn it. I lost a cardinal, or a diplomat now, thanks to the fact that I lost a cardinal. Was that one who was annexing something? Doesn't seem like it. So yeah, we'll be continuing this annexing process. As you can see here, I actually have a 1.04 bonus for Morea being a long-time vassal. So the fact is, it doesn't actually matter that they're actually quite big now. The fact is, they simply have been a long-time vassal, and that helps out quite a lot. But yeah, I'll be sitting by now, see what happens. And apparently the French troops enjoy hanging out in Turkey because they're not going home. So goal here, coring these, and then, well, screw over the Ottomans some more. I'll be fabricating claims on whatever I do not have claims on right now, and we'll see how it turns out. So yeah, not much has happened. I've been rebuilding my fleet. It's now 20 frigates and 24 transport ships. This so that I can actually move a bigger amount of troops to the place of area of combat. I should have upgraded my fleet a long time ago. I'll probably build about 20 heavy ships to be able to try and fight at least some of my enemy's navies. For now, I have built my troops up to 80,000. I will be, once I get the manpower up a little bit to about 50, I will be upgrading that again. But at the time being, that is not really necessary. The only problem is that I need to get my manpower up before I declare war, because I am kind of fearing that if I do not, I'll be getting the Spaniards, the French, the Portuguese, the English, everyone with any shred of power on my neck, simply because of the fact that I have shown weakness, I guess you could say, by attacking someone when I'm not at full strength. So with that in mind, we will be not doing that much. We'll be sitting by. Let's see, what is this? Byzantium gains. We'll take the claim rather than the hit. It will also boost our stability at 1 point. But yeah, as I was saying, we'll be integrating Hungary and Morea. Once that is done, we will most likely start causing some more problems for the Ottomans again, hopefully. And Austria was elected again, and we could, as you see, I think we could, if we actually make a fair attempt at it, take the Emperor's seat if we really try, but there's no reason for it right now, and if the Holy Roman Empire is created, it will simply be fun to watch. But yeah, as of now, I can't get into trouble, basically because of the Spain-Portugal super block, which is causing me some trouble here. Are you serious? What's this with Portugal? Does they just love screwing me over? I guess they're a rival of mine. But I don't get what we're rivals in. The only thing we're rivals in is size. I don't care what happens to the Western world. I guess you could actually, or I guess, hope you can in the future make some sort of deals with these AIs. Make a deal, for example, I'm not going to go anywhere west of Tlamankin, Oran, Melilla. Basically, I won't cross this line inland, and I can basically follow it up the coast. Try basically draw a line. I'll keep to the right, you'll stay to the left. If we stay out of each other's way, we'll be friends. If you break the deal, I'll hate you forever and kill you at any chance I get. I really wish for such a deal, because it would make, or to me at least, it would make a lot more sense of the choices that these guys make. What I don't get here is why Portugal and Spain are best buds. They're colonial, well, they're colonial rivals, to say the very least. They both colonize the same area. They have a long border, but even so, they're not getting any border friction at all from it. Let's see here. If you go to opinion, who do they love? They do not love Portugal. Well, they had an alliance, so they should love each other. But no. Even so, they do not. So we'll be or at least trying to get Portugal on my good side. And if not, I'll actually have to fight the Portuguese French super blob once they declare war on the Ottomans, which would be bad. But yeah, apparently no guy is also taking the chance to chew at the Ottomans here, so hopefully it won't actually be that much of a problem here. Integrating Morea. Good, they have been integrated. And with that, Turks driven from the Western Balkans. The force of the Ottoman Empire has been ruled out of the Western Balkans. This is a significant point in our empire's restoration. The phoenix rises once again. So yeah, I'll be, as you might imagine, getting rid of some fleets here. No need of them. But I'll keep the troops, at least the ones that I can use, so that I don't actually have to waste my manpower, so to speak, to get that done. Are these are actually frigates? I'll simply join them to my own fleet. But yes, that is actually what we got done here. With we're actually starting to look a little bit more like Byzantium now. The only thing we're missing is well, the eastern parts and a little bit of Africa, or most of it. I dare say we have a little bit of Africa, we're missing the most of it. So we'll be upgrading military tech again, which gives us some light cavalry level 23, military tactics by 0.5, maneuver value of our units increased by 50%, cavalry shock plus 1% or 1, and we also got some new mortars, or cannons in this case. But I find it funny though that we are basically equal, or yeah, we're equal. Damn, I thought we were leading there for a second. That was not the case. And we'll take the last idea, which is infiltrate administration, and it also gives me a boost to rebel support. I'm a little bit unsure if I can actually do that right now. Shade Sail Turkish Patriots, Transylvanian Nationalists in Maros. What? Well, I can at least go for Zealots. That should screw them over pretty damn good. But no, it's not that interesting. Trebizond, however, is a target, but as you can see here, the colonization is making it a little bit difficult on me. I'm still allied with Poland and Muscovy, so that's fine. And well, we'll see if we can deal with the Ottomans somehow else. They're only allied with Portugal, which I find to be very weird, but that doesn't matter. Once again, thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like, and I'll see you around next time. Bye.